Beefeaters are a familiar sight at the Tower of London. But the origin of their name is something of a mystery. Here we take you through all the theories. Why are Beefeaters called Beefeaters? Their official name is a bit of a mouthful. The full title is the Yeoman Warders of His Majesty's Royal Palace and Fortress the Tower of London, and members of the Sovereign's bodyguard of the Yeoman Guard Extraordinary. They were formed in 1485 by King Henry VII, but the title Beefeater has been the subject of many theories. One is that they were allowed to eat as much beef as they desired when eating with the king. Read more on Tower of London. Locked up. I live in the Tower of London, and Terry's one room in band from dive in. Surprising royals you didn't know lived in the Tower of London and swam in the moat. Another is that they were paid in beef rather than money. It is also thought that Henry VIII, who had two of his wives executed at the tower, was worried about being poisoned by their supports, so got his bodyguards to taste his food. One more theory suggests that in the Middle Ages the families living in the Tower of London would feast on meat, whilst the poor outside could not afford the luxury and existed on vegetables and fish. Hence the name of Beefeaters. Read more on royals between the lines. Reason why Queen's death certificate includes 3 blank spaces. Revealed final farewell. Details of the Queen's cause of death revealed. Final goodbye. Queen's exact time of death revealed after royals rushed to be by her side. Dearest in peace. Queen cause of death revealed as old age after officials released certificate. A less popular theory is that Beefeater has been adapted from the old French buffetier, meaning waiter or servant, as they would serve the king at mealtimes. Nevertheless, it's safe to say that regardless how it came about, Beefeater is much easier to say than their full title, although this is usually shortened to Yeoman Warder. What is a Beefeater? Beefeaters are retired from the British Armed Forces with at least 22 years of military service. Be a former warrant officer, Class 1 or 2, or the equivalent rank in other services, and in exceptional circumstances, a staff sergeant, from the Royal Navy, Army, Royal Air Force or Royal Marines. They are aged between 40 and 55 when appointed in the role and would need to have earned a long service and good conduct medal. What does a Beefeater do? In Tudor times, Beefeaters had to protect the crown jewels and guard prisoners in the Tower of London. Henry VIII decreed that some would permanently stay on to guard the tower. Today their job is mostly ceremonial and they have become a tourist attraction due to their distinctive uniforms. Since Victorian times they have become tour guides, ensuring all visitors receive a royal welcome while informing them of the history of Tower of London. They take part in the ceremony of the keys each night at precisely 9:53 p.m. where the king's keys are inspected and put away safely. There are around 40 positions, operating under a strict hierarchy, similar to the military. The top position is the Chief Yeoman Warder, who all other Beefeaters report to, including the Raven Master. Read more on the sun. Hair me out. I let my 5-year-old bleach her hair. Trolls say it's ruined but she's happy. Pump it up. Morrison slashes 5p off a liter of fuel, but it won't last long. Christopher Scaife is currently the Raven Master who is in charge of caring for and feeding the 7 ravens who reside in the tower. According to superstition, if the ravens at the Tower of London are lost or fly away, the crown will fall in Britain with it.